President Obama with Matt Lauer. The interview airs tomorrow morning on Today. Tonight, we have the Gulf covered again this evening, beginning with Kerry Sanders in Grande Terre, Louisiana. Kerry, good evening.
Well, Brian, this is as bad as it gets. This ink spot, it goes on for miles. I'm 12 and a half miles from the mainland, and look at this. This is the thick, goopy oil, and my feet in this for about the last minute or two, it's like I'm standing in a deep fat fryer because it's so hot. It absorbs the heat. And the real problem is, according to the wildlife experts, that when the oil gets on the birds, it doesn't only just cause them to lose their ability to float. This oil begins to literally cook them. We got a really good view of how it is affecting the wildlife from above on a helicopter.
At the wake of these boats, you can actually see the oil churning in it. This is definitely a new chapter of American history.
I think the most surprising thing as we're up here is not that you can see that sheen as far as the eye can see, but we're at 500 feet and I can smell it.
Look at that. Oh, man.
That's the thick stuff washing right up into the vegetation. That's one of the skimming ships that's been deployed there. See that loop, that boom on the far side there? It's out catching it, kind of like an open snowplow. And you can see how big of an area they have to work in, and you can realize how near impossible this task is.
And it's down at water's level where the fight is being lost. Louisiana state biologists say tissue samples may reveal why 4 dolphins have turned up dead in as many days near Grand Isle. When we think about how smart dolphins are, do they sense oil and know to avoid it?
We believe that some research has been done that shows that they will avoid it, but, they're animals and curiosity can get the better of them.
The struggle to survive is at times difficult to watch. This is a tern, oiled, exhausted, and dying. Off Queen Bess Island, a federal sanctuary, teams say they cannot rescue all the oiled birds.
We're not going to go in and damage the colony in order to protect 1 or 2 birds or 3 birds.
For those that are rescued, like these pelicans, there's now a backlog. It takes up to an hour to scrub each one. Today on East Grande Terre Island, BP's new face in charge, Bob Dudley, walked the oil-soaked beaches with Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal.
This is awful.
It is the first time, Dudley says, he's seen and touched the oil since the disaster began 49 days ago. Are you embarrassed when you see this?
Well, I think everybody at BP is devastated by this. We can't quite believe it's happened.
The reality on the ground here, where the picture is now worsening. Kerry Sanders, NBC News, East Grande Terre Island.